Japanese vending machines don't get stolen. This machine is standing outside. It is not hidden. It is not locked behind a gate. There is no guard, no fence, no warning sign. It is full of products. And yes, it holds money, coins, bills, digital payments. Anyone can walk up to it. Anyone can touch it. Anyone can try to break it. And yet most of the time, nothing happens. The machine is still there. The glass is not shattered. The money is still inside. If you saw this in many other countries, you would expect one thing, that it would be gone. Not someday, not eventually, overnight. So when people come to Japan and see this, their reaction is not curiosity, it is disbelief. Why is this allowed? Why does no one steal it? Why does this machine even exist like this? The strange part is not that it survives one night. The strange part is that it survives every night. Because this is not one machine. This is millions of machines, left outside, unprotected, everywhere. At this point, some people give an easy answer. They say, Japan is safe. People are honest. Crime doesn't exist. That explanation sounds good. Hidden. But it is wrong. Because crime does exist here. Vending machines do get stolen. There are police reports. There are statistics. So this is not a story about perfect people. And it is not a story about zero crime. It is something else. The real question is not, does this ever happen? The real question is, why does this happen so rarely in everyday life? Even though it looks so easy? Because from the outside, this machine looks like a terrible idea. It contains money. It has glass. It is unattended. It is left outside day and night. In many places, this would not be called convenience. It would be called an invitation. So if honesty is not the answer, and safety alone is not the answer, what is? To understand that, we have to stop looking at the machine as an object and start looking at the system around it. Let's begin with scale. Japan has more than 2 million vending machines. That number is not a detail. It is the foundation of everything that follows. When something exists in such massive numbers, it stops feeling valuable. A vending machine is not special. It is not rare. It is part of the background. People walk past them without thinking. They stop noticing them. They stop imagining them as targets. This is important because crime often begins with attention. If something feels rare, valuable, or out of place, it attracts focus. Japanese vending machines attract almost none. They blend into daily life. Now let's talk about money. From the outside, a vending machine looks like it must contain a lot of cash. People imagine coins piling up inside. They imagine easy money, but that image is outdated. In reality, machines are serviced frequently. Cash is collected on regular schedules. And increasingly, machines accept cashless payments, IC cards, QR codes, credit cards. This means the amount of physical cash inside a machine is often much smaller than people expect. Breaking a vending machine does not lead to a big reward. The effort is high, the return is low, and crime at its core is a calculation. When the calculation does not make sense, the crime becomes rare. Next, consider visibility. Vending machines in Japan are bright, even at night. They glow. They are placed along walking routes, near houses, near shops, near roads. They are rarely hidden. Breaking one is loud. It takes time. It draws attention. Even without a guard, even without a fence, the machine is not anonymous. Anonymity is one of the most important conditions for crime. When people feel unseen, they feel safe doing wrong. Japanese vending machines remove that feeling. Not through force, but through exposure. They are always visible, always noticeable, always part of the environment. This does not mean vending machines are completely unprotected. Some machines have cameras. Some are connected to monitoring systems. Some are installed in cooperation with local communities and police. Not all machines, not everywhere. But the idea exists, and that idea spreads uncertainty. A person considering theft does not know which machine has a camera, which location is monitored, which neighborhood will react. Uncertainty increases risk. Risk reduces crime. Another important factor is replacement. In many crimes, the goal is disruption, taking something that cannot easily be replaced. But vending machines in Japan are everywhere. If one disappears, another is nearby. If one is damaged, it is repaired or replaced. The loss does not feel dramatic. The impact is absorbed by a large system. There is no sense of victory. This again lowers incentive. Now let's talk about how vending machines are perceived. They are used by everyone. Children, students, office workers, elderly people. They are not restricted. They are not guarded. They are not treated as valuable assets. They are treated as shared tools. This matters. Damaging a vending machine does not feel like stealing from a faceless company. It feels like damaging something that everyone uses. That subtle psychological difference affects behavior. At this point, it is important to be precise. Vending machine theft exists in Japan. It is tracked by police. There have been periods when it was more common. There are news reports of machines being damaged or destroyed. So the statement "they don't get stolen" is not literally true. But the everyday experience tells a different story. When people see millions of machines standing outside, unattended, they expect constant theft, and that expectation is wrong. Why? Because the system removes the logic of theft, not by pretending crime does not exist, not by relying on perfect behavior, but by making theft inconvenient, unrewarding, and highly visible. Low reward, high effort, uncertain risk, easy replacement, low symbolic value. Each factor alone is weak. Together, they are powerful. This is why simple explanations fail. Saying people are honest ignores incentives. Saying Japan is safe ignores structure. The more accurate explanation is this: stealing vending machines in Japan usually does not make sense. And when something does not make sense, it does not happen often. This logic does not stop with vending machines. It applies to other unattended systems as well. Coin lockers, bicycle parking, gacha machines. All of these systems hold money. All of them are unattended. All of them look vulnerable. And yet, they usually work. Not because crime is impossible, but because crime is inefficient. This is an important lesson. Safety is not created by denial. It is created by design. Japanese vending machines are not protected by walls. They are protected by logic. So when you see a vending machine standing alone at night, brightly lit, full of drinks, and seemingly full of money, you are not seeing trust in people. You are seeing trust in structure. And that is why, most of the time, they are still there in the morning.